So hey, my name is Shasta, and I'm here today to tell you how to drive without a license. I'm 43. I'm not proud of the fact. Had a rough growing up. Didn't have anything that most of you guys did, institutions, group homes, etc., etc. So I never had a chance to actually go and get my driver's license. As you can see, I'm sitting in my truck. I've had this truck for 2 years now. And there are some tricks to the trade to be able to get away with driving without a license. So in this first segment of the video, I'm going to explain the odds, as I call them, the odds. All right, and the odds are against you. I'd say that you got a 60% chance of getting pulled over every time you get into your vehicle, unless you follow a few rules that I've learned over the years. I haven't been pulled over in 10 years now, okay? 10 years, mind you, okay? No registration, which really helps if you have good plates, by the way. So if you got somebody, I'll get into that. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So, the trick to driving without a license, one, most crucial, is your vehicle has to be in operating condition, okay? No tail lights out, no license plate light out, no headlights out, no cracked windshields, all that good stuff, okay? That's crucial. Number one, crucial. If they see you go by and you have something wrong with your car, they're on you, okay? And that includes tags, okay? Now, while you can get away with paper tags a lot easier than you can with license plate tags, because license plate readers read license plates. Paper tag is just not able to be read by the license plate reader. So when you're going 60 miles an hour this way and they're going 60 this way, you're sitting there and you're going 60, it's real hard for them to pop up and look at your tags. And they're not carrying binoculars, at least not that I know of, looking at your tags as you go by. So number one, if you want to try to be successful in driving without a license, which some of us have to do it. I don't encourage it. I don't suggest you do. But if you have a life like I do and you have to drive, this is how you get away with it. Okay. So one, make sure your vehicle is 100% legal on the outside. Okay. Again, no cracks in the windshield, no tail lights out, no headlights out. That gives you an edge on the man. Okay, two, bumper stickers, okay? Bumper stickers, stickers in your window, writing on your car, tagging, all that stuff draws the eye of law enforcement to your vehicle. So let's say you have a Trump sticker, or let's say you have a Biden sticker, let's say you have a I love Fluffy Bunny sticker on the back of your car, okay? Well, if the cop that's behind you or sitting there doesn't like fluffy bunnies, and he sees your I love fluffy bunnies, he might be having a bad day. Boom, in his mind, you like fluffy bunnies, he fucking hates them, he's gonna pull you over. I know you're probably thinking, oh, that don't sound, no, it's true. It's true. You have Jesus stickers on, okay? Most cops are cool with Jesus stickers, but there's a few out there that don't believe in Jesus. So when they see a Jesus sticker out there, it catches their eye. They're like, oh, motherfucking stupid motherfuckers believing in some invisible friend, blah, 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 blah. So, that being said, bumper stickers, bad idea. Writing on your car, bad idea, okay? When you have a bumper sticker on there, you got to admit it with me, you're trying to get attention. You don't put bumper stickers on your vehicle for the hell of it. You actually put bumper stickers on your vehicle because you're trying to tell everybody around you your personal thoughts and views. Okay, number three. This is quite the most technical part of it, okay? Can't speed, okay? You can't. Matter of fact, you want to go about 4 miles slower than the speed limit. Stay in that right-hand lane. Put on cruise control if you got it. Keep your eyes on the road. Stay steady. Watch people around you. And in that right-hand lane, you're going 4 miles an hour over. I mean, seriously, how often do you see cops going slow on the interstate? I mean, it happens. Don't get me wrong. And this isn't a foolproof 100%. It's going to stop you from getting pulled over. But these are tips and tricks that will help you avoid law enforcement if you don't have a driver's license. Again, stay in that right-hand lane. If you stay in that right-hand lane and you go slow, it's 4 miles an hour under the speed limit or even just at the speed limit. When was the last time you seen a cop in the right-hand lane going 55 and a 60, or going 60 and a 65, or 65 and a 70? You never see it. You see them in the right-hand lane going 85, 95 miles an hour, along with that other train of people that are going 85, 95 miles an hour down the road, okay? They're going to be over there, or they're going to be stopped. And if you're going the speed limit, or if you're going less than the speed limit, you're driving safely. Okay, they look up, they see you on the way coming in, they look back down and start doing their paperwork, you know, or whatever they're doing on the side of the road. Maybe they're, you know, doing other things that we don't know about. Who knows? That being said, obey the speed limit. Obey all traffic laws. Don't take no chances. If you can't take a left or it says no U-turn, don't fucking do it. Go up, find somewhere else. Better take that extra time, those extra steps and that extra distance to obey the laws, therefore you won't get pulled over. Okay. 10 years. I haven't been pulled over in 10 years. And I don't have a license, okay? So, we're going to go over this again just so you know. One, again, make sure that your vehicle is legal, all on the outside. At glance, when you go by, no broken windshields, no tail lights out, etc., etc. Two, okay, bumper stickers and things that draw attention to your vehicle, such as loud music, overtly tinted windows, crazy paint schemes, and shit like that. Those are things that are going to draw law enforcement's attention to your vehicle and possibly get you pulled over. Three, remember, when you're driving, obey all traffic laws to the fucking T, man. Right to the T. If you obey them to the T, you'll be a better driver than most people out there. Let's put it that way. That's why I always said that the best drivers on the road are unlicensed drivers. I've never been in an accident, knock on whatever you want, never. I've had a couple mechanical failures in my time, and I've crashed a couple vehicles because of like brakes locking up or transmissions going out on a big mountain, losing my brakes in a school bus. Yes, that happened. It was rather hairy. But I've never, ever hit anybody, and I've never been hit. Why? Because I pay attention to me always around, all the time. There are retards out there, okay? My dad and I don't get along, but he gave me some really good advice when I was about 17. He said, Mikhail, if you drive like everybody on the road is, how you say, retarded, really stupid, you will never get in wreck. And I was like, what do you mean by that, Dad? He's like, okay, for instance, this car right here is driving next to you. Assume he is idiot. He's going to pull in front of you and stop for no reason. You anticipate this, you will never get in wreck. Good advice, right? It's worked. I've never been in an accident because I pay attention and treat everybody on the road like they're retarded. I mean, not saying you're retarded or nothing if you're on the road, but I gotta say 70% of the people who drive out here are fucking idiots. They have no common sense, they have no self-respect, they have no respect for anybody else, and, you know, they feel like, fuck you, I'm rich, or fuck you, I've got a fast car, or fuck you, I got a big truck, I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna cut you off, I'm gonna drive dangerously. You know, when you're driving comes great responsibility, and fortunately, most people who have a license, they don't take responsibility. That's why they have tickets and stuff. Again, 10 years I haven't been pulled over. I've been pulled over since I was a younger man. And I didn't know all this. Now I do. Anyway, so, going back, like this guy here, there's signs everywhere that say back in parking prohibited. And yet this guy's backed in. I mean, there's one right here, there's one right here in front of his car, there's one there, yet he's backed in. Why? Because he thinks he's better than everybody else because he drives a fancy car. He's not. He's a fucking idiot. He's lucky that they don't come by and give tickets. They don't really give tickets for back in parking here. But I mean, it's everywhere. Back in parking prohibited. Back in parking prohibited. Back in parking prohibited. I mean, it's only a retard isn't going to pay attention to the directives and the rules around him. So therefore, you got a guy that's parking backwards. That's what my point. My point is people are fucking stupid. So, if you avoid the stupid people and you abide all your traffic laws, then you won't have anything to worry about. You won't get pulled over. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, when you get off on the intersection, quit chewing. Hey, quit chewing. Dog's chewing on herself. You know, when you get off at off an on-ramp or something, you know, there's a chance that you're going to pull down and pull right in front of a sheriff or right in front of a state trooper or something, you know. But most of the time, if you're traveling, if you're on the interstate and you're in that right-hand lane and you're doing 64 or 63 and a 65 or 58 and a 55 or, 54 and a 55 or 58 and a 60, you get my idea, you know, 2-3 miles an hour under the speed limit, everybody else is going to be passing you except for the slowest vehicles. You know, you kind of want to don't let semis pass you. You know, you kind of want to catch up and go about as quick as the semis around you are. That being said, once you have those semis and you get that speed, you're good to go. Okay. So again, the three main rules is your vehicle has to be legit. It has to look legit at least. It may not be legit, but it has to look legit. 2, don't draw any extra attention to yourself via bumper stickers or weird paint jobs or strapping shit onto your truck or your car. I mean, you want to try to look like just anybody else out there. And 3, remember, stay in that right-hand lane unless you have to pass a semi, and then immediately get right back into that right-hand lane. Always look around you. Maintain 3-car distance. They say 2, it's 3. All right? Make sure that no one's riding your ass. And if they do, slow down. Slow down until they pass you, because eventually they're going to get pissed and they're going to pass you. So, anyways, that's my tip for driving without a license. And it's worked for me for years. I don't have a DUI. I just don't have a license. I never went and got one. And now that I'm fucking in my 40s, dude, it's very hard to go get it. It costs a lot of money, and with this COVID shit going on, you know, it's money. Money. That's what our fucking wonderful capitalistic system rides on, is fucking money. So anyways, that's my advice for trying to drive without a license. I don't encourage you to, but if you must, there's some advice and some tips to help you get down the road without having the pigs get behind you and light you up. Remember, you get pulled over by the cops these days, there's a good chance you're gonna die. Like, seriously, there's a good chance that they're gonna fucking shoot you, especially if you're pissed. I hate cops. I really don't like them. I think that they're fucking useless. I think that we all need to grow a pair, okay? Start carrying a gun, all right? And if you don't want a gun, fine, be a victim. But the police are victimizing everybody. And it's not just black people, it's not just white people, it's everybody. The cops suck, face it, all right? It's the way it is. Anyway, I don't want to go into any of that other political stuff. This video is just about how to avoid being pulled over if you're driving without a license. All right. 2, another thing too I gotta throw on there is if you are gonna drive without a license and you do happen to get pulled over, okay, remember, less is more. All right. Don't say shit when they come up and ask you for a license. Just be like, I don't have a license. What do you mean? Are you suspended? Are you revoked? Be like, I don't have a license. Oh, well, sorry, I don't talk to the police. Either arrest me or whatever. The less you say when you talk to cops, the better, okay? So, vehicle legal on the outside. Unnecessary, undue attention drawn to the vehicle? Nope. Stay in that right-hand lane on the highways, but on the interstates, and you'll be fine. Kind of same thing goes with towns, you know. If you're in town, stay with traffic in that far right lane and just pay attention. Anticipate. If you see a cop pulling up 2 blocks behind you, fucking pull into the next right, the next gas station, whatever, let them pass. You know, they're not hunting you, but if they see you, you know, then they'll get you. Also, they sense that shit too. They're predators, okay? Cops are predators. They sense the prey aspect. So if you're like, oh my god, there's a cop, and you're looking around and your passengers are looking around, dude, they sense that shit, dude. It's just like a lion when he sees the gazelle going, huh? Food, right? Okay, you're food to them. So don't panic. Can't panic. Just keep your head together. Don't be obvious about it. Pull the fuck off. Go to the gas station. Go in and get a drink or something, dude, and you'll keep going. Anyway, I hope this helps. And again, I don't encourage people to drive without a license. But if you must, because life is life, all right? We all have to have our life. We all have to do our stuff. We all have the things that we have to do to survive. And sometimes you don't have a bus. Sometimes you got to drive across town for work. And unfortunately, the system doesn't see it like that. You know, they see it, oh, you're driving without a license. I'm going to butt fuck you, and I'm going to give you a ticket, and I'm going to make more money off of you by pulling you over, impounding your car, and sending you to jail. And then once you get, you know, it's just a snowball effect. You know, it just gets more and more and more and more and more. So, I hope this video helps. I hope it helps. Anyways, have a good day. And remember, legal outside, no undue attention, right-hand lane, speed limit, or slightly slower, and you'll be all right. Be well.